Well, good morning everybody. It's a little bit chilly this morning, Saturday. Just for the benefit of all my Rosa mates, I am on my way to my first MOT on this bike. I feel like I'm going for an exam, if you know what I mean. I've had the benefit, and I've been lucky in that the last 15 years I've had a company vehicle that I use. So my last car I had was probably 15-16 years ago, and this bike, so it was 2018, so I've been lucky in the last 3 years that it's not needed an MOT. So this is the first year that it's needed it, but it should be okay. I've only done coming up for 2,800 miles, and there's nothing wrong with the bike at all. Incidentally, I have purchased since we've been in lockdown, that little camera I bought was okay. The colours weren't great, so I treated myself and bought myself a GoPro Hero 9, and as you might have seen, I bought a microphone as well. So for me, it's the first time I've been out with all my new gear, so I'll be interested to see what the audio's like and all that as well. But I could have picked a better day for it. It must be about, I don't know, 1 degree outside or something. It said it was going to freeze overnight last night, so it's pretty bloody cold. I've got 2 pairs of gloves on. I was debating whether to put my winter gloves on, but I don't like them as much. They're really bulky, and I only really wear them if I need to. I just feel that I can't feel the controls very well in those. Anyway, we're off to CJ Balls. It's our local Honda and Suzuki dealer. It feels good to be out on the bike again, even though it is glass monkeys out here. But hopefully they might have a nice warm coffee when I get there, and we'll see. But I just thought I'd go my normal route. I'm going to go up towards Ketts Hill and then up through Mousehold, and hopefully the roads won't be too bad through there, because they can be a bit slippery at times, but we'll take it steady. And I just need to get back used to being on the bike. I think the last time I checked, the last time I went out was when I'd done my Norwich video, which was early December. So it's been a good 3 months since I've actually been out anywhere. And as we all do, I treated the bike to a bit of a spring clean last weekend, and I didn't realise it was going to take me so long as it did. You know what these bikes are like, you start looking in all your nooks and crannies and you find dirt and that. So I think start to finish with a wash and clean up and ACF 50, and I've done the chain and all that as well and adjusted it a bit. I think it took me about 3 hours all in all. I swear it never used to take me that long to clean my car, but I suppose cars are a bit easier, aren't they? All flat panels and all that, and you never really worry about the engine bay, do you, in a car? You just give it a hose down outside and Bob's your uncle, it's done. So anyway, it's looking nice and tidy anyway, and I did avoid getting the ACF 50 on the brakes this time, which I made a mistake of doing that last time. Stay there, buddy. I made a mistake of spraying some on, not on purpose. I just caught it as I was doing around the wheels and all that, and honestly that stuff, you just can't get rid of it once it's on there. I tried everything. What I need is some brake cleaner or something like that, I think, proper brake cleaner. So I was just using soap and water and kitchen towel just to wipe it dry and all that, and it just still felt like the brakes weren't nipping properly. But we have avoided that this time, which is always a bonus. It's a bonus. So I do like coming up through Mousehold. It's still a bit of a wintry scene, but these trees are still brown and no leaves coming on it, but signs of spring are coming. There's a few crocuses around and all that sort of thing, and I think all in all everything's looking positive. You know, we're coming out of this lockdown slowly but surely, and I think you know, fingers crossed this time we're going to be okay. Well, we need to be, because I'm starting to go mad inside. Not inside my head, but I mean that is a possibility, I suppose, but I'm just going mad sitting in the house really. Particularly I think it'll be nicer when the clocks go forward a little bit, and yeah, it'll give us a little bit more daylight in the evenings, because at the moment you finish work and it's dark, isn't it, and you don't really fancy going out for, you know, a walk or anything like that. And so things are looking positive. You know, another couple of weeks and we'll have a bit more light. Yeah, another couple of weeks and we'll you know, start shifting this rollout for the coming out of the lockdown. So all in all, things are looking positive. I think on the biker front as well, yeah, I had to get this MOT done, but I've held off getting a service carried out, because I am undecided whether to keep this bike for this year or not. I mean, I've really enjoyed it. I've had it for, you know, a couple of years now, but I just feel that, you know, I've got to the stage where it would be nice just to have just something a little bit more powerful. Yeah, I'll say I'm 44 now, I'm not going to go mad, but just have that extra oomph when you're, you know, if you're overtaking or whatever, because this Rebel's got, you know, decent power, but I still think, you know, if you're going to overtake, you need to take a little bit of a run up, and, you know, you drop it down a couple of gears is fine, but it depends how fast the other cars are going. Like on dual carriageways and that, you can just bimble past people, can't you? But yeah, if you're held up behind a car sort of doing 50 or something, yeah, and you want to be doing 60, yeah, you need to definitely drop it down a gear or two and, you know, lever it. Right, we're coming up to my MOT location, CJ Balls. So Suzuki and Honda dealer. Really nice people here, and they do training as well, so you know, you can't really go wrong with these. I didn't actually buy my Honda from them. I actually got it from Triumph Garage, but that is what I'm sort of looking at, is possibly a Triumph, either the Street Twin or this new Trident 660. I really like it, but it just depends whether I can fit on it or not. I'll go and have a word with these guys and we'll get cracking. Right, we're all passed, which is good. I'm just going to take you down to the Northern Distributor, just get a bit of a run out for the bike, and then we'll head home. So I'm dead chuffed. He said nothing wrong with the bike at all. The 1100s here, the Honda Rebel 1100 I should say, they're expecting sort of around the end of March time. So he said just to pop up around about then, and we can have a little play on the 1100 and see what that's like. I'd just be interested to see whether you're going to be able to hear me or not. Higher speeds, obviously the wind noise gets up. It's a little bit muddy around here. Yeah, noise, wind levels get up a bit, and so I'll be interested to see where I've tucked this out of the way, this microphone, because I'm using that purple Panda mic, which I just think it's, yeah, it's a much shorter lead, and it's more of a direct microphone as well, so you can tuck it away. The omnidirectional one, like the Boya, tend to pick up all sorts of noise from around you as well, and I'm hoping that this microphone's good enough to pick up the engine noise, even though I've put the old stock exhaust back on. I'm hoping it should be you know, the engine notes as well as my voice, although you might prefer not to have my voice and just have the engine. I don't know, maybe if it sounds bad I'll perhaps put some music on. That wasn't really very well planned, was it, mate? Still bloody cold. I've been stood outside for an hour. They wouldn't let me in. So I've been outside sitting on a bench waiting for my MOT, and I had to put my woolly hat on and my gloves and all that sort of thing. So I feel like I've been outside for a good hour and a quarter, and it ain't warm, I can tell you. Let's give it some beans. Now I doubt very much you're going to be able to hear me in this, because I can hear the wind noise quite badly, so I might have to end up having to shout, but it's not often I do long journeys on fast roads, to be honest, and normally it'll be roads around here for bike meets and all that sort of thing, but as I say, I'm hoping this purple Panda is good enough to, you know, cut out some of that noise, and we shall see. Anyway, this is a bit of a trial just to see what you can hear. I'm also playing with the angle of this camera, which I think should be okay, to be fair, but that wind is icy, I can tell you. I've shut all my vents up as well. That's just my first trial of this Motomount helmet mount that I got as well. Got another biker coming at speed. But yeah, my first trial of this Motomount helmet mount, so it's been stuck on for a good month or two now. I actually, yeah, I got it at the start of January, so it's been stuck on. Had time to you know, bed in and all that. So I've got a bit more to do today. You always think your weekend's going to be a nice leisurely affair, but I've got a load of stuff for my garden that I need to take up to the allotments for one of my mates. He's just having some of the old stuff that I don't need. So I need to load the car up and go and see him, and hopefully when I get home I'll get a nice hot cup of tea first and warm his hands up. It's pretty cold. I was surprised that, yeah, you see quite a lot of cars about, and with my work and that, I've been out and about, you know, since, well, I had the 3 months off March, sort of June, July time last year on furlough, but since then we've been back and I've been out and about here, there and everywhere, almost like there's no lockdown at all, which I think it's a bit bad. I mean, my job involves us going into, you know, people's houses and offices and shops and that sort of thing, so I do think it's been a bit bad in a way that we've been, you know, expected to carry on, but I suppose my troubles are nothing compared to, you know, the nurses and doctors and all that, and A&E people who've been dealing with this pandemic, and my hats go off to them. But you know, but yeah, certainly starting to see a lot more cars on the road. Yeah, when I've been down to London around the M25 and all that, you definitely some days you can't even tell the difference that we're in lockdown. There's that many cars. I know London's a busy place, but you know, you can't tell me everyone out there is an essential worker or making an essential journey. I mean, for me, like, yeah, I've had to come out today because I've got MOT and it would have run out next Friday, so I had to get it done. You know, but yeah, the bike's going to stay locked up now and until I think it's supposed to be March the 29th. They're saying that we can, you know, get back out for leisurely rides and in April properly. But to be fair, I say I'm a bit of a fair weather rider anyway. I don't like this cold, and I certainly don't like the rain, and if you've got cold and rain at the same time, there's not a chance that you'll be seeing me out. But you know, it's not too bad today. So it's just this cold, really. I mean, last year I thought about getting the heated grips put on, but you know, I've only got little hands, and I know those grips are quite fat, so I sort of just about reach the brake and clutch levers now. So to be fair, I could get some adjustable levers and get the heated grips fitted. I mean, it would be nice to have heated grips, but you know, for me, for what I do and what I use the bike for, you know, really it doesn't really make that much difference. I can just about cope with, you know, my fingers being cold for half an hour or so. Just going to avoid this way. I think Norwich got a game today at home, so we're sitting proud, 10 points clear at the top of the table, and looks like we might be back in the Premiership next year, which will be good for everyone, particularly if the crowds can get back in. You know, something to look forward to for everyone, really. Get the top teams coming here, and let's hope next year Norwich can. Yeah, they're never gonna win the Premiership, but yeah, I think if we could maintain mid-table and stay up for, you know, 2 or 3 years straight, then I think we'd be cemented into the Premiership, really. And I think Norwich are just one of those teams who yo-yo a bit. Yeah, we're too good for a lot of the Championship teams, and not good enough for the top Premiership teams. It's a shame, but makes it interesting, I guess. I'll just tell them I was on my way home if I do get stopped by the Rozzers. Oh man, that is cold. Just see Norwich Castle there over the back. You might have seen it on one of my other videos, to be fair, but doing some work on it. Obviously there's a big old crane just outside. I wish I did wear my cold weather gloves now. It's quite painful. Let's get a bit of warmth from this engine. Nice gold wing there. I bet he's got heated grips on his. He's probably got a heated seat as well. Seems to be roadworks and building works everywhere in Norwich at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but that's student accommodation, I know, but right guys, well thanks for joining me on this ride. Hopefully say in a couple of weeks we'll have some more regular videos and get this on these bike meets and have a little ride around the Norfolk countryside, and I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Cheers, bye.